Why do Norwegians celebrate by rowing? Because in Norway, a huge part of the country's story starts with ships. This is a land of mountains, narrow strips of land, and fjords that break the coastline into pieces. Traveling by land was hard, so the sea became the road. Boats were how people fished, moved, traded, and launched expeditions. Later, the Norse people who lived along these coasts came to be known by a louder name, the Vikings. They crossed the North Sea in longships to Britain, Ireland, and France. They kept going to Iceland, Greenland, and even the edge of North America. And they were not just raiders. They were sailors, traders, warriors, settlers, and explorers. And the thing that made all of it possible was the Viking longship. Narrow, fast, and built to run straight onto the shore. So in Norse culture, a ship was never just a tool. It was basically a carrier of destiny. Even the gods had ships in Norse mythology. Freya had a ship that could carry all the gods, and when it wasn't in use, it could fold up small enough to fit in a pocket. Ships were tied to death too. When someone important died, they could be laid in a ship with weapons and treasure and sent off to the next world. And at the end of the world, there's even a black ship made from the nails of the dead, coming out of the darkness. So, in Norse stories, ships can take you to distant lands, to war, and even to death and the apocalypse. So when Norwegian fans sit in the stands and row today, yeah, on the surface it looks like a win celebration, but they're not rowing through empty air. They're rowing through the things Norway knows by heart: the sea, ships, Vikings, and Norse mythology. Most fans celebrate by shouting when Norway wins. They row an entire chapter of maritime history back into the stadium.